Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about something called exchange adoption. So this is one of the biggest things that we look at before we decide to invest in a piece of crypto. So what is exchange adoption? It is how many exchanges is a piece of crypto on? What is the volume on those exchanges? Do those exchanges offer fiat currency? The location of those exchanges? And then what is that coin or token's plan to get on further exchanges, right? So the first thing that you do when you decide you want to buy a coin or token is let's go to coinmarketcap.com or bitscreener.com. Both of these are great hubs of information. If we go to coinmarketcap.com, pick your coin, and then I want you to scroll down a little bit, and there's going to be a tab that says Markets. Click on that, and it's going to give you a list of all the exchanges that it's on and also their volume. If you're on bitscreener.com, if you scroll down to their little table, it's going to say exchanges with a number next to it, which is actually pretty neat. It'll tell you just how many exchanges is it on right there. So you look at something like Bitcoin, it's over 300 exchanges. If you look at another coin, it might say 10, right? Click on that and then scroll down, and it'll give you a list of how many exchanges are on, what those exchanges are, and then the volume of those exchanges. Everything that's very important. So now that you have that information, the first thing we want you to look at is just how easy is it for someone else to buy this coin, right? Because if you buy it, you want other people to buy it. That'll make the price go up. So you want it to be very easy for them. If it's on a lot of exchanges, that's going to be easier for them. Next thing, let's consider what locations those exchanges are in. You want it at least to have several exchanges in the US. You want to have some exchanges in Korea, in Japan, the biggest volume countries of crypto. You want it to be located in those places, right? You want them to have access, right? The next thing we want to look at is, does it offer an exchange that has fiat currency? That is huge. We've seen what's happened to anything that pops on Coinbase or GDAX, right? Bitcoin Cash essentially shut down their exchange because the volume and demand was so high. Now that happens across a lot of these different exchanges. Other ones in America are going to be something like Kraken. We used to have Bitfinex, but they shut down US trading. So look for something that has fiat trading. The next thing we want to look at is the volume. So this is something that has been kind of overlooked by a lot of people in this space. If you are investing quite a bit of crypto, all right, if you're putting a high sum of money in here, you really need to consider the liquidity of your investment, right? Because some of these exchanges, the volume might not be too high, and if you're buying up a large quantity of coins, you need to make sure that that exchange volume can support your investment, right? The last thing you want to do is you think it's a good time to get out of a coin, you're trying to sell, but the volume is too low, and people aren't, your orders aren't getting filled. It's not, you compare this to the New York Stock Exchange where the volume is so high where you can essentially get in and get out whenever you'd like. It's not like that in crypto, especially since we're spread out across all different exchanges. The volume cannot support huge purchases, right? We've seen this with bigger hedge funds in crypto where they're investing millions and millions of dollars, and all of a sudden their liquidity is not very good, right? So that's something that you need to consider based on like your level of trading. The next thing we want to look at is going to be the exchange adoption for the future, right? So if you know a coin is about to hop on an exchange, a larger volume exchange, or especially an exchange that offers fiat currency, that might be a great idea for you to get in now, right? So we try and pay attention to the news, try and pay attention to articles, we read as much as we can. Even if you go to coinmarketcap.com, you can look at the community or the news, the media, and it'll show you everything that's going on with that coin. And if a piece of news pops up that a certain coin is going to hop on an exchange, that might be a great chance to get in before that, because when it goes on there, people are going to have access, there's buzz around it, and they're going to buy in, right? The next thing that we're going to look at here is the same process, the exchange adoption, but for ICOs, right? Now, initial coin offerings. Now, 99% of the time, these ICOs aren't going to be on an exchange immediately, right? So you'll be part of a pre-sale, an ICO sale, you'll exchange a certain amount of Ether for X amount of coins. When you do that, right, thing you need to look at in their white paper, whatever it is, what is their plan to hop on an exchange? Because as soon as they do that, the price will go up very high, right? So We like to get into ICOs with some sort of bonus structure where we get a little bit extra coins, but we do that knowing that they have a plan to hop on an exchange. And as soon as they hop on that exchange, the price will go up, and a lot of times we like to get out. So it might be considered that kind of like pump and dump type of thing, but it's a great chance for you to make good money. If you can put money into an ICO, they hop on an exchange, maybe it takes a month, 2 months, 3 months, the price triples. You can do that several times in a year and continuously grow your money. So read the white paper, see what their plan is, and then you can choose to invest. So hopefully that gives you guys some ideas on some stuff that you need to look at before you invest in a coin. If you want more information, you can always watch our older videos or go ahead and sign up for our newsletter down below, where we're always sending out information, what's happening in the community, what's up next, what the biggest news is. So if you want information on what's about to hop on an exchange, we'll probably let you know there too. Thanks.